Hi guys, hello, how are you? Well, I think I have been doing some tutorials based on um, few tools, and some might be useful, some might be like well known to you guys. So I'm just here to show you some small quick tips, like how we can use certain tools, and they might be really helpful. So here we go. So today we are going to use this specific tool that is called burn tool and dodge tool. So we are trying to see, there are so many ways that we can use these tools, but this is also one of the ways which you can use these kinds of tools. So let's open up this image. Maybe you can use a different image if you already have it, and then make sure you always have a duplicate, because we are going to edit this image and we should make sure that we don't damage the original image. So I just have this one here. So actually what happens is, when you are using these tools here, the burn tool and the dodge tool, actually the dodge tool really brightens up the area. For example, if I go ahead and if I just click onto this girl's face, dark areas, so it will just brighten up her face, so you can see what's happening there. And also, if I want to use the other tool, that is going to be the burn tool, it will actually make the face a bit more darker, so you can see that it is really becoming more dark. So in a different way, like if in case we want to use this option in a different way, I just have a quick idea, like to show you like how we can use it. So I have this another image here, so I'm going to quickly take this image and drop it onto this image here. I just want only one hand from here, so I'm going to use the quick selection tool in order to quickly select this, and roughly maybe you can select it nicely, put it for. So I'm just clicking Ctrl J in order to duplicate it. So you can see that this has been separately put onto a different layer, which means I can just close this layer, or I can even drag and drop it here in order to delete it. So I have this hand, and now I can scale it according to her practical or size, which might suit according to her face maybe. And then if I'm okay with the size and everything, what we can do is I can also create another copy of this. And now that I have this layer here, this is on top of it, so this layer is actually covering this one here. So actually the reason why I'm trying to bring this layer on top is because I'm going to use this layer's shape. For example, if I click onto this, can you see the path? Can you see that shape? I actually want this shape, but I want to use this this burn and dodge tool onto this image, not onto this hand here. So that's the exact reason I have this image on top, and then I have this hand here. So this is just a layer where I'm trying to get the sample of this outline. So how do you get the outline? You can just go ahead on top, right on top of this thumbnail. If you can see the hand, you can click onto control, then you'll get a small additional box there. So now if you click, you can see that it has a small outline, the running ends going around here, so which means this is now selected. But now if I apply any, or if I do any changes, it will directly affect this hand, because I have selected this hand layer. But I don't want anything to damage this hand layer. I just want the effect to be changed here onto this layer, so which means I'm clicking on that layer and it is not visible. If you can see, it is not visible, so I just want to turn that one on. So I have taken this as a sample for me, okay, and I'm using this layer, but I'm going to do the editing on this one. So now I can go ahead and I can use this dodge tool, which will make the area more bright. I can just scale the size, and then I can start painting on top of this, so that I don't select any other areas. So it only selects this area here, so that's fine. So Now if you can see, I mean, I can just go ahead and click Control D, so it shows like there's a small shadow or a lighting that is affected onto her face, and it is in the shape of a hand. So that's one easy idea that you can do. Or else you can also use the same hand. If I can duplicate this here, I'll just try it on top of this, and now it's on top, and I want to use the same hand here. So I'm just clicking on Control, and then I have this hand here. But now I'm going to edit this girl's face here. But now I can use the burn tool as well, but don't burn it too much because it will damage your artwork. So just make it very slight, maybe a small lighting here. Okay, and I think that should do. So actually it will fall like a shadow that's falling onto her face. So that's exactly what we want to try. So if you can see the difference here, so I can just make it a bit smaller here, and I can also scale this one down. Okay, so that's exactly what I wanted. So if you can see this here, it's the original image that we had. So using this original image, actually we have got two different shades, and it is very easy because you can use this dodge and burn tool. So when you use the dodge tool, you can get this effect, which is like a lighting or bright light here. Or if you use the burn tool, that is the burn tool here, you can use like you can get a shadow effect, maybe something like a shadow. So that's it. Maybe you can try using it for different purpose. I mean, you can also try using it directly onto this girl's face. For example, if I can zoom in, and if I can use the touch tool, I can start painting directly onto this girl's face wherever I want the light to affect. Okay, maybe you can take a sample of another image in order to see how the lighting works naturally. So maybe if you can use it onto the girl's face with that effect, and I'm sure you can get a nice lighting effect. So maybe I can just reduce it a bit more. A little bit on the nose. Okay, fine, and that should do it. So you can see that there's a small lighting effect, as if the sunlight is knocking onto her face. So that's what I wanted to actually share. I mean, when it comes to this two tools, that is dodge and burn tool. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it.